What if Serena Williams, the American tennis legend who retired over 3 years ago, decided to step back onto the court, but only for a reason big enough to make the world stop? That's the speculation swirling after her name recently appeared in the International Tennis Integrity Agency's (ITIA) testing pool, a move that fuels talk of a potential comeback. Welcome to Net Rush Report, your go-to source for all the latest in tennis news. The rumors started when Williams' inclusion in the ITIA testing pool was spotted last week. For any player planning a return, registering with the anti-doping authority at least 6 months ahead is mandatory. Naturally, this triggered excitement among fans who would love to see Serena back in action. Yet, despite the buzz, Williams herself addressed the chatter on social media, issuing a firm denial about any immediate plans to return. Still, the tennis world remains intrigued, holding out hope that Serena could surprise everyone with one final curtain call. Adding fuel to the speculation, former top 10 player and EX-WTA star Anna Chakvetadze shared her insights with Tennis 365. Chakvetadze, who faced Serena twice during her career, believes that Williams' legendary status could allow her to be competitive in individual matches. However, she cautioned that sustaining that level over an entire tournament would be another story entirely. She has nothing left to prove, Chakvetadze said. So if she comes back, it will only be for something truly meaningful. Her perspective highlights the reality that Serena isn't just any competitor. She's a once-in-a-generation athlete who would only return under extraordinary circumstances. Chakvetadze herself was a force on the tour in the mid-2000s, reaching a career-high number 5 in the WTA rankings and making the US Open semifinals in 2007. Notably, she is one of the few players to have a win against Serena, which makes their rivalry particularly memorable. The two first met at the WTA finals in 2007. Chakvetadze took the match when Williams retired at the start of the second set, a victory that became part of their rare 1-1 head-to-head record. Serena got her revenge 3 years later at Wimbledon 2010, dominating Chakvetadze 6-0, 6-1 in the second round on her way to lifting the title. That match marked their final meeting before Chakvetadze retired in 2013. Serena would go on to retire nearly a decade later after the US Open 2022, closing one of the most iconic chapters in tennis history. Whether or not Serena Williams decides to return, her legacy remains untouchable. But fans and analysts alike can't help wondering, what could possibly be big enough to pull her back onto the court? A charity match, a Grand Slam farewell, or something even more surprising? Only time will tell. That's it for today on Net Rush Report. Make sure to hit subscribe to stay updated on all Serena Williams news, comebacks, and tennis stories from around the world.